And we back with another one, man. Successful Felon podcast number 8, man. And shit still crazy. If you don't know, Donald Trump is our president now. He just won by a landslide victory that I guess nobody but myself seen coming.
I was happy. I mean, if I wasn't on probation when it was time to register to vote, I would have voted for him 10 times, bro. Bro, I seen a map that said
He smoked though.
all the states that she won in was no voter ID states, bro.
That's crazy.
Don't fact check me on that. You know what I'm saying?
But I know it was a landslide.
That
It
was an
was
Instagram
it was a
post.
smoke, and people were so shocked. I'm like, what they were shocked for? We just went through these past 4 years, but let's get back on subject, man. I mean, I don't know if you watch football, if you watch college football, but the Florida Georgia game had some big mix up and bullshit that went down, and what make it bad, you know, me and him also, we are two people who was totally biased against the police. Whenever we see something, the police doing something, we the first ones gonna look and always take the civilian side. But it was messed up how they did this one here though.
I jumped to conclusions. I really, really jumped to conclusions from the video that I saw because it wasn't. I seen the edited person recording from the side on Instagram until I actually seen the news clip in the body cam of what really happened.
That's what I seen. So this the first incident. It was like 14 arrests. Like
Private property. You want to leave? You got to leave. It's our private property. Listen, remember what I told you? I'm either going to kill a cop or not leave. One or the other. Tase me out. Get up. I didn't do anything of this wrong. So tell me what my crime was.
Right now it's been trespassing. Yeah, it's fine.
Touch me. She tried to kidnap my kids.
I get it.
Can I talk to you?
There's a good way to do it.
There is a good way
We're
to
going to go
do it.
downstairs to talk, but there's a good way, there's a right way, there's a wrong way.
There's a right way.
The way you're doing it
I'm
right
still sitting in my seat.
The way you're doing it right now is wrong.
No, I'm still sitting in my seat.
Right now?
I'm still sitting in my seat.
You have to
The
do
right
that.
way is for me to tell you what happened. I'm not leaving with all 5 of my kids here. I'm not leaving.
They can go with you or you can go to
They're not
jail.
doing that. I'll go to jail. I'm going to beat your ass. Jail. DJ Bowers.
Dude, you're not going to do that.
I will do that.
Call that man's name
I'm
out.
trying to keep
I'm
you
not
from going to
leaving.
jail.
She tried to kidnap
I
my kids.
understand what you're
She
saying.
tried to kidnap my
What
kids.
you're doing
You're not
is
touching me. You're not touching me.
He threatened to kill the
Are you
police.
on something? Are you on something?
Don't do that, dude. Don't do
Pull the
that.
gun out. Pull the gun out. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. I'm not going to jail. You stop me.
Hit him.
Don't fix it.
Look, he grabbing the gun. Grabbing the gun.
You're not fighting anybody. I've been fighting everybody.
Snapping.
You're doing it yourself. Don't see real.
See, the first video I seen was just a little small clip of the black officer popping buddy ass. And then we finally seen the whole video, and also the sheriff of Jacksonville come on stage and break down how it supposed to go and reason why these officers, this one in particular, and them two, was not held in any violations. They're still working to this day like regular, and nothing happened to them. And I ain't finna lie, I don't think they was wrong.
Bruh, so I go on Instagram because the video going viral. It's in this game is in our city. I
Jacksonville,
don't think
Florida.
it'll be in the game. I don't think it'll be in our city next year.
Nah, I think something
they're
going
switching
on,
it up.
yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna bring it back every other year or something. They're doing something new. But I see the video clip of someone recording, and all you see is like what he said. They clipped it. It was him saying, "This lady tried to kidnap my kids," and the police was like, "I understand." And then next thing you know, he's getting tased. You don't know because it's bleeped out, and it was bleeped out in the Instagram video too. He dropping the N-bomb.
Yep.
He calling a black officer
The N-word, straight to it.
Yeah. So I mean, like, you saying something hateful, that alone should turn into a hate crime. But on top of this, excuse me, you done say you was gonna kill them.
Come on, man.
You done told the police officer, you said, I will beat your behind.
Yep.
JD Bowen said that man's name,
Like
put
you
an
know,
address
motherfucker.
on it.
That shit crazy.
Bruh.
But that's just one of the incidents at the Florida-Georgia gang that went viral. We got another one to show y'all, and this kind of the same thing again. It was all on Instagram, small clips of it. And like I said, once again,
Went viral.
went viral.
Bruh, I had to go back on Instagram because people was cussing me out like, you did wrong for siding with his racist behind. I'm like, he ain't saying nothing racist in the video. And then when the actual whole video came out, I went back on and was like, I was wrong. Y'all were right. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta admit it.
Y'all watch. This one too gets a little crazy.
I'm not going out there. I'm not going. 1, 2, 3. You're not going. Hey,
The body cam dropped under the chair. His homeboy get up and get involved in it.
There you go.
This part of the body cam wasn't recording audio at the time. This the one that ended up was standing behind the one that swung on.
That's a fan that got him.
Yeah.
Slammed his ass down.
Yeah. I did not put the video of the black officer, the first officer that went down there, and him, because every time you click on that video on YouTube, it makes you click on it and say you're willing to watch something violent.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if they're demonetizing people for posting it. I don't know what was going. It was too violent.
But for that particular incident, though, it was actually 3 dudes in the crowd, I guess, threatening other fans about how they gonna whoop their ass and unalive them. So a lady actually went to the black police officer, the one that we didn't show, and was like, "Hey, one of these workers down here need help because they're trying to get these 3 fans out of here because they're ruining the game and threatening all of us to beat us up and take our lives." So they went down there, told the 3 guys they had to leave. 2 of the dudes actually finna leave, but the dude in the scene in the Florida Gator shirt, he told him he ain't going nowhere. So when the officer went to grab him, dude like snapped back, acting like he was gonna swing on the officer. So that's when he snatched him up, got him over there. They went to tussling. The dude kind of like smushed the officer. That's when he went to the video of him beating in the back of the head.
And
the other homeboy,
he was whooping him.
yeah, other homeboy actually jumped on the other officer. And that's when they kind of tussled, got him down. Then the fan grabbed the 3rd one and put him down, and it got crazy. But I think the biggest thing for me is when the videos first came out on Instagram and TikTok or whatever it came out on. They showed the 2 black officers.
It made it a little racist.
Beating on the white dudes.
And they had it on the news clip like this too. The news when it first came out was talking about a fight that happened at a college football game where black officers was beating up fans. And they said that they didn't have all the facts. JSO supposed to release the facts, but the way they painted the picture
was bad. It was bad.
Was like black officers ended up going down here. And as you could tell, what happened was they didn't want to leave. And they wanted to call ruckus, and it backfired on them.
I think what threw me for the most loop was I watch a lot of police ass-kicking videos, and it's usually a white officer beating up a black man. Yeah. And I always go to the comment section to read what everybody got to say because I be looking for people, you know what I'm saying? To say, oh, the police wrong, the police wrong, police wrong. Yeah. But every time it's a white officer beating up a black man, there's always, the dude should have just listened. He had to do something wrong. But when this one came out, everybody was taking
the police side. They deserve to get whooped like that, and you ain't really get to see. If you go watch the whole video, that man was old. That was an old behind man, and they drunk. This was something else I noticed in the comments. The people that was sitting around him commented in it, bruh.
Oh yeah,
and they were like, they were talking shit, but the whole group was talking shit because they was on one side, and then behind them there was two people that was, I guess, Georgia fans, and in front of him was a Georgia fan, and across the aisle was Georgia fans, and they was all just talking shit. If you can't go to a stadium and listen to people talk shit about the other team, bruh, the Jaguars is my team, bruh.
Yeah.
I'll be at the stadium. They could be down 37 points. I'm still talking shit.
Yeah.
So if you can't sit there and take it, and you got to go tell these people I'm scared for my life and all this extra stuff, you shouldn't be going to no game, man. Because in both cases, what happened was a female went to the officer and said, hey, I'm scared, or this man pushed me. And like the first video, when the police went up to him, he said, hey, this is what the man said when the police walked up to him. Hey, she assaulted me and tried to kidnap my kids. I got it on video. Do you want me to see it? The police ain't say, yeah, let me see it. Like, if I was a police officer, I would say, hell yeah, let me see it. What you mean? Yeah. He said, I got it on my phone. Do you want to see it? No. Did they do that in that video? No, he said, okay, I understand. Come with me. And he's like, I paid for the seats. I'm not going nowhere. I paid for these seats. So it's like, dang, you automatically took these people that work here and just said, hey, eject them. But TK Waters, our sheriff, said some real stuff.
Yeah.
He got on there, and when they explained the whole situation on the news, he said, listen, we had 30-something arrests that night. There was only 2 altercations that got aggressive because they just didn't abide. When our officers come to you and say, hey, you got to leave because people are scared or you hurt somebody, the rest of the people just got up. They didn't even arrest them. They took them to where they wouldn't be arrested in front of everybody, and then told them, hey, you're being under arrest because this is what you did. And they have cameras all around the stadium.
It's all different type of angles.
Yeah, all around the stadium.
It's all different angles, but I was kind of shocked because I ain't hear really nobody say
Police brutality. No.
Opposite. People was trying to say that. Yeah. Why? Like when Tyreek Hill got beat up, everybody said, well, Tyreek Hill should have just listened. They should have just listened.
Straight up.
They should have just listened. I mean, that's what they always say when the black man get beat up by the police or shot by the police or whatever it might be. Every time we see it, from the Roger Forreston, from the Jit that was 16, for Tyreek Hill, for the rest of them, for the George Floyd, all the ones that we seen, they always say the dude or the civilian should have just listened. They should have just listened. But the first dude, you threatened to kill them. You threatened to lie to police.
Bruh, I'm a numerous convicted felon, right? And I spent over a decade of my life incarcerated from juvenile to adult. Same thing with him, right? We're telling you not to defund the police.
No.
Because these people were wrong.
No, can't defund.
We need more training for police.
That's what's it.
We seen a problem. We seen the issue. It could have de-escalated because in the second video, if you play the whole thing, it's too long. We're not going to play this whole video. But he's tapping the guy in front of him like, tell him, man, that the police are tripping because he's a Georgia fan. And he's even looking at the police like, are y'all for real right now? Like, damn, like we can't even talk shit no more. You feel me? He's
looking. I think because it was threatening somebody, and the lady got scared. Well, it's really the lady's fault because she the one that ran up there and told was like, "Hey, they threatening our lives," and it's a crazy video. It's crazy. Well, but they was not found with no. Now one of the officers had any type of violations when it came down to it, so they all still working like regular.
Yeah, they were dead wrong. Them people was dead wrong.
But we gotta keep rolling. They got a question, so. I don't even know how to word the question. Just play the video.
It's sick, so y'all get ready for this one.
I'm HIV positive, right? And this is just a PSA to those that are not HIV positive. Disclosure is my choice. When I disclose and how I disclose and who I disclose to is up to me. I find it so crazy how people are telling me that I need to disclose before I go on a date, that I need to disclose before I kiss somebody. This is the craziest one. Before I even tell them my name. It's not happening. I don't think that it's my responsibility to tell someone that I'm HIV positive if they are treating me as if I'm not. Your health is your responsibility. Adopt the mindset of medical practitioners. Assume that everyone has something until they prove to you that they do not. Why are you kissing a stranger or trying to kiss a stranger that you just met? Why are you trying to have intercourse with someone raw that you just met? You don't know me from a hole in a wall. Why are you trying to put your thing inside of me without any kind of protection? Why do I have to be the one to say, hey, chill out, I'm HIV positive, instead of you asking, taking the time to know me, get to know me, let's go get tested together if you want to take the next step. Why do I have to be the one protecting you from yourself? No, baby, that is not my responsibility. And I just wanted to make that clear.
Man, look here, man. She trying to make some valid points, but I ain't finna say that cap. If you the one that got HIV, you should be the one that's tell the person, hey, I got HIV, just to let you know. I don't know where it's headed to, but I got it. Because I don't care what you say. I'm not, you're not, she's not, or he's not, or nobody's not finna pull up on no chick or dude, start getting to that level just to say, hey, before going any further, you got HIV?
On top of this, it's illegal for you to sleep with someone and not disclose this with them.
Attempted.
It is illegal. It's against the law. You're breaking the law sleeping with someone, not telling them you got this stuff, man.
Nigga, that's crazy.
Listen, there was a guy, you remember Poon Pot?
Oh, yeah, Poon Pot for Jacksonville.
There's a guy named Poon Pot.
Try to smoke that boy.
This man was all over the news. This man was sleeping with all type of women because he was a dope boy. He had money. The females would just jump in the car because he had little Jaguars in the hood. He was flashy. And the female, you already know how female, majority of them respond to flashy dudes, dope boys, gangsters. These females attracted to it, jump in the car, sleep with them and catch it, right? And then when it finally going, I mean, like, it got bad. Everybody. It got so bad, people wasn't even like, bruh, she got HIV. People was like, she got that Poon Pot. She got that Poon Pot. This how bad he was, because he did, like, I don't even remember how much time. Bruh, the crazy thing is, bruh, when they finally caught him, I believe they only gave this man like 2 years, bruh.
That's crazy.
And he hit like 30 different women.
That's crazy.
30 different women. He only caught like 2 years behind this.
So I'm on the side. I feel like if you got it, you should tell the person, your partner, whoever you talking to, might be talking to, like, hey, I just want to let you know that I'm positive. Okay, because nobody really thinking to ask that. I mean, how many folks on the planet actually have it? I don't know. But that's not something nobody's actually thinking about, except for the person that actually has it. You know what I'm saying? So in my opinion, she wrong. I mean, she makes some valid points, but she's still wrong because nobody's not thinking like that.
And this is why, because people feelings ain't nothing to be played with, right or wrong, bro.
Real.
So why would you let someone catch feelings for you, take you on dates, spoil you, spend money, spend time, hours, days, weeks, whatever, to get to know you, treat you nice, just for you to sit there and 6 months down the line after they are head first, like, damn, I could spend the rest of my life with this person, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you telling something like this, hey, I got HIV.
Yeah.
Bruh, because I know for a fact, a woman tell me this, I don't know what I do, bruh. Bruh, realistically, it's like, damn, you just killed me. So,
You tell her.
I mean, is it self-defense if I unalive you? You know what I'm saying? Because that don't make no sense.
So she's saying that it's not her job to protect you from yourself. No, it is your job to protect me from you.
That's it, man.
Let me know. Tell me what's going on. That shit crazy. I want to hear what y'all think because
It was a jit in prison that he was born with it. His mama had it. He was born with HIV. And he told me that right before he got out, when he went to sign all his papers and stuff and get his ID and all the information sent up there, bruh, they told this man he had to sign papers that when he gets out, if he does not tell people, he will be locked up for attempted murder. He will be, because basically
that's what you're doing.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
basically what you're doing. That's basically what you're doing. Let's keep this thing rolling now. So I know y'all out there trying to get them bags up, trying to get that hustle up, but you got all these different side hustles, and they call it gig work, like DoorDash, Amazon Flex, Uber driver, Lyft driver. But man,
some people do this for a living though.
they do it. There's also really some people's job, but man, be careful out there, man. This is probably the worst gig job that you could probably do. The most dangerous one is this ride sharing business.
Yeah, this gets crazy, right?
Check out old school, man. Oh, that old school fucked up in the game.
This goes from 0 to 100 real quick.
Diamond.
Yeah. Go. You finna shoot up the car.
Shoot up the car.
Look right here. Look
What
right
the
here.
fuck?
Saw that guy right there?
What is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck was that?
He just shot at the car.
For what?
Let me call the police.
Man, fuck this shit.
Let me call the police.
Bruh, she looked like she was back there smiling.
Like this shit cool to her, so like she just used to this type of shit.
He jumping speed bumps and
Look how
all.
calm she acting, talking about, I'm just finna call the police. What the fuck? But the funniest part is when it registered to Buddy what she said. She said, he finna shoot the car. He said, huh? Shoot the car.
Bruh. And it make you think like,
What the
all right.
fuck, bruh?
did she just rob this man? What just happened?
Yeah, can
Did
you
you
put
set
that
him
man-
up? You did something because you would just jump in the car.
Nah, she should catch a charge for that because you just put that man's life in danger because you knew what you was doing. And the shit's so crazy because you call the Uber driver. It's like y'all waited for him. Like, how does that make even sense?
Bro, these
So I do feel like you set that man up and you waited right until the Uber driver pulled up and did what you was gonna do to dude, and you got this whole man life in danger. Cause that don't make no sense. Cause everybody who take an Uber already know it's gonna be 10, 5, 7 minute wait. You gotta wait for it. So a buddy waited the whole time, said I'm gonna shoot this bitch up. Come on, man. What you done did, man? But you done got that man whole life in danger, man. You got another video of the two white chicks in the backseat of an Uber driver, and the white chick just pepper sprayed the hell out of the Uber driver for nothing.
no reason.
Her friend was like, what was that for? And then you got the other guy who gave another guy a ride. And when the dude was getting out the whip, he said, hey, you want some head? To another dude. He was like, what?
And that one sound like it's set up. I should have had that one.
I'm like, what the hell going on with people with these Ubers, man? This is
Or
so
he
dangerous.
could have been gay. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But my first thought would be like, do
Tryna
I
set
want
him
some
up.
head, bro? You a man.
You tripping.
On top of that, where we finna go? What you finna take me to this alley back
Get
here?
the
You
hell
finna
out
try
my
to rob
car, man.
somebody
Get out
for
my
real?
car before I call the police on your ass, man. You tripping, man.
I'm glad all you Uber drivers get you them cameras, man.
You gotta have them. You gotta have them. Protect yourself. I think they require it now. I think they require it now. They had the seatbelts and the cameras and all that other stuff, man. But I don't know if y'all been paying attention to the news. Y'all ain't been seeing this. A show called How to Catch a Pedophile. You ever seen that show?
It's taking a turn because now everybody feels like they could catch them.
And it's not legal, y'all. It's not legal. I don't know if this next story is exactly that type of situation, that type of case, but
These college kids got jammed up for it.
11 News has learned as many as 15 Salisbury University students participated. So far, as you mentioned, 12 are charged. We have also viewed a disturbing video of the attack. In addition to the physical assault, the students called him derogatory names and threw him to the floor when he tried to escape. 12 people, all Salisbury University students, are now accused of luring a gay man under false pretenses to an off-campus apartment complex and attacking him. Mark Delancey is a leader in the Salisbury LGBTQ community.
This is basically a hate crime, and people are victim shaming.
Police charging documents indicate the victim, who are not identifying, answered a solicitation for sex with a 16-year-old on the dating app Grindr. Under Maryland law, 16 is a consensual age for sex.
If they're trying to play
Crazy.
catch a predator or be a good Samaritan, they should have held him there and waited for the police to do their job.
11 News Investigates has viewed disturbing video of the assault allegedly taken by one of those in attendance. It shows the victim getting kicked, punched, and spat on. On video, they repeatedly called him derogatory names. For an unexplained reason, they forced him to read a handwritten weather forecast into a cell phone camera. When the victim attempted to leave, he was grabbed by multiple people and thrown to the ground.
They beat, abused, and humiliated and broke a rib and assaulted him, which crossed the line.
Police charging documents reveal a planned attack. As the victim entered the apartment, one of the suspects yelled, "Yee, yee." Then as many as 15 college-age males came out from the back bedrooms. The Wicomico State's Attorney's Office expects more arrests.
Hate has absolutely no place at Salisbury University. and we're taking matters as far as we can.
11 News Investigates has learned all the students arrested have been suspended and their fraternity is on suspension.
Damn.
I mean, I guess I can't argue with Maryland laws, but the age 16 is legal age for consent.
That's it. I could understand if it was like, hey, it's legal for consent for 16 and 17-year-olds, but for a grown person,
Nah. It don't say. Do it say how old the dude was?
he was a man. He was a grown man.
Yeah, because I don't know about that right there. I mean, the only law I understand that Florida do have that makes sense to me is the high school law. If you went to high school together, then hey, it's natural. I can't, just because the dude 19, you're 16, both went to high school sweethearts. In my opinion, that's natural. Stuff happens, but
Yeah, I don't agree with it's a hate crime because they were calling him derogatory names. People say everything just to get you so hurt and so upset that you don't make the same mistake again. Because obviously, these kids wasn't for a grown man messing with a kid. You know what I'm saying? And they thought they were trying to trap him, basically. Now he happened to be, LGBTQ, so they used that against him. But I don't believe that's why they got them there in the first place.
they ain't when I first heard about it too, they made it seem like they lured a gay man to come do things with another gay man, then they whooped him because he was gay. And I'm like, hey, leave that man alone. You feel me? Everybody gonna live their own life. Cause one thing about it, I am not with the LGBTQ movement or that type of lifestyle, but I do understand if you're grown, live your life how you want to live your life. So I ain't got no problems with them, but I don't deal with them. I just ain't got no problems with them. I don't support it, but I still don't have no problems with it. But if these jits was doing it also because he was a pedophile, then I'm not gonna lie, I have no remorse for a pedophile.
At all.
I have zero. Smash him, kick him in the nuts.
That's why I say I don't agree with it. There ain't no hate crime.
Nah, ain't no hate crimes. It's a pedophile. But
in Maryland, you might want to change the laws if that's the
come
case.
on, man.
You got grown people being able to sleep with teenagers.
Come on, at 16, so grown man. So you got a kid or a daughter, and you talk about a grown man, 30, 40 years old, talk about, come on, man. That is sick.
That's the agenda they're pushing them.
Damn, Baltimore.
You nasty.
As hell. What in the hell? But y'all, just be careful out there, man. It is some weird shit, man. But come on, man.
But again, like this man just said, stop doing this. It's against the law. You can't stop taking it into your hand. If you want to jam them up and trap them, you gotta have the police there ahead of time so nothing comes back on you. You just all got suspended out of college and got the fraternity suspended.
And got locked up.
Come on now.
They got
Come
locked
on.
up instead of getting him locked up
It
for
ruined
doing
your whole
nasty stuff.
future.
Yeah. Get him locked up. Trust me. Prison justice is real. Prison justice is real. Pedophiles do not get treated fairly. Well, not take that word fairly. They do not get treated good in the prison system, especially in Florida. That I can vouch for. Get them guys in prison and let prison justice handle their business.
Well,
you feel me?
I agree.
For all you lazy ass motherfuckers out here who lazy as hell, cause y'all motherfuckers be lazy for real. Always want to DoorDash some shit. Always trying to Uber eat some shit. Getting your big lazy ass up and cooking and go get your own food from out the restaurant yourself. You rather go on DoorDash and spend literally double, sometimes triple the money to order something. And this is what you got to deal with right here. Listen, this is just one of 1,000 of these different. I don't like it. I don't like it. Goddamn. Big dog.
It's so nasty, bro.
Hello.
In the house.
That was really full too.
All right, thanks so much.
Have a good night.
Thanks.
Dog, this is what I'm trying to say, man. I ain't never understood the whole DoorDashing thing. You don't know who got your food. You don't know who dealing with your food, who touching with your food. The big dog done took a quick lick out the lid. He seen that flavor. Cause you seen the person, he get that bit of look like he gotta taste that drink right there. But
Bruh, no lie, bruh. Y'all don't even know this about me. I have never ever, not one time in my life, ordered DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub. I've never done it, bro.
The reason why I never done it, cause when I first got out, I used to DoorDash. You know what I'm saying? I had to get money any way I can. I ain't above nothing. So I literally
No, I've done DoorDash.
no, I'm talking, that's why I
I've
didn't
never
do it.
ordered it.
This why I didn't do it, cause I realized I'm like, damn, I got these people food in my car. Type shit. They don't even know me from. I'm like, damn, I could do whatever I want to their food. I never done nothing. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like, damn, I don't. And then some of the other DoorDashers that I seen, like I seen this one white dude with so many sores on his hand, and he was so funky. We both picking up at a Panda Express. I won't forget him. And like his whole body was full with sores. He grabbing their food. I'm like, hold on. Yeah, I realized I ain't DoorDash. I go get my shit. Plus the prices.
On top of this, I know you've seen the videos of the people that when they get to the front and the lady will throw the drink down and they'll go everywhere and put the bag down and they come to the door and be like, what's going on? And they'll be like, well, you could have tipped me. And he's like, I got your money right here. And they're like, and then the lady go to panicking like, no, don't eat that sandwich. And he's like, what do you mean?
Yeah, nah. You seen the one with the it's like an Arab dude. He literally opened the cup and spit it with his drink, then closed it. But the dude caught him. He was like, man, what the man? That was for my son. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, bro, what in the hell? And this is what blows me, man. Almost everybody got a doorbell camera, and they doing this stuff right on doorbell cameras. Like everybody ain't got one now. So imagine what they doing in the car with the food. I know they eating it. I know they touching on it.
Get sick, and you're nasty, and you're disgusting.
As hell, man.
And y'all literally will trust anybody to bring you your food. You know what I'm saying? There's something else I want to add. I was DoorDashing. I couldn't DoorDash personally through myself because I am a convicted felon, right? I tried to. They did a background check on me, and they said no. They didn't care that this happened over a decade ago.
Yeah.
They didn't care. So I had to DoorDash through someone else's name, through someone else's account.
Mm-hmm.
How many other people you think's out here doing this?
Well, I guess if he did, I had to do it too. I mean, come on, man. Come on. This is a complete stranger playing with your food, man. And you have no way of proving it. Like the one dude got caught outside of like a hibachi. He literally got caught from the camera inside the store. He got the food, went outside in his car, opened up their food bag and went to smashing their food and rolled it back up like he ain't even touch it. But happened somebody from inside the store seen him, caught it on camera, and they called the person who was DoorDashing, like, hey, don't eat that food. They just whatever. But let's think about how much time this really happened, though, man. And think about how many pissed off people out there DoorDashing, especially when you don't give them a tip. And what they don't understand is it's hard to give you a tip when I'm already paying twice as much than to tip you. It's bad, man. It's bad.
I will say this, though. There were some businesses that I would go to and they would have the little stickers on both sides of the cup. They would have the stickers on the bag after they folded up, the stickers and stuff. So if they open it, it's going to rip the bag. It would rip the stickers if they open the lid. So some companies take very care of the DoorDashers, the people that order from DoorDash. They go above and beyond just to make sure you know you can trust their food because they know this type of stuff going on. If we see it, you know they're seeing it.
And then you got the majority who don't give a flying London. Just give you, here you go. I'm like, damn, I'm just going to, like, literally giving me people food with the lid coming off. I'm like, come on, man.
No bag.
I don't want to be the one to fix this, you know what
Here's
I'm saying?
a straw.
Just toss it like, come on, man. What? Like, hey, listen, man. That's like DoorDash at your own will. Nothing against DoorDash, but DoorDash at your own will. But I'm screwed, man. But
if y'all are willing to make these risks, y'all can be entrepreneurs. Because, sheesh.
Right, but we finna keep on scrolling, man, because you know, man, the biggest thing we do that we are for is lowering recidivism, man. If you don't know what that means, man, that's trying to lower the tendency and the rate of people going back to prison after being released. And one of the biggest problems that we see, both dealt with and seen firsthand until this day is even getting worse, is the lack of education that they have inside the prison system. We can only speak for Florida. I don't know about no one else outside of Florida because we both did time in Florida. And the lack of education that they provide to inmates, it's ridiculous, bro. Like, I think I've been to realistically maybe 8 different prisons in Florida. And out of the 8 prisons, I think I probably seen 3 trades.
Bring them back. Bring back the trades. It's because every time they do a budget cut on prisons, that's the first thing to go.
Education.
The trades disappear. My last camp before I ended up going to work release was Baker Reentry.
Okay.
They had culinary, so you could get your safe serve.
Nice.
If you wanted to get into opening a restaurant or be a chef when you got out, because lo and behold, they actually not even extremely nice restaurants will hire convicted felons as chefs, bro, and cooks. You might have to start at the bottom of dishwasher or doing prep until you can become a cook and then a chef and all that stuff. But restaurants will hire convicted felons. Another thing was they had electric. Yeah. They had electric. They shitted on me. I scored high on my test. Guess what trade they put me in?
What was that?
Janitorial. Now, I can't take nothing away from the janitorial trade because they get you OSHA certified. Mm-hmm. They had to have made this certificate themselves. There's no way this is a real certificate. But you do get specific OSHA certificates that electrical and other construction companies don't get because you deal with chemicals and they teach you like how much chemical it is can mix with this, with water to get the right type of cleaning that you need for pulling up wax if you're gonna wax the floors, right? All different type of stuff. So they do go in depth and they do teach you, but we all know that this trade was for the flunkies. This is like the child hall job in prison.
I know what it is.
They just put anybody in there, especially if you're acting up. So they pick and choose who go into culinary, who go into electric, man. It's some BS. It's some BS because janitor, how many people really like, I'm finna get out and be a janitor? Come on, it's already hard for us to get out and make something of us. So give us something we could be just a little bit happy about, right? Like if I would have got the electrical trade, I know for a fact I would have $1 million electrical business right now. I know for a fact I would, with my ambition and the business history that I have and everything that I learned right now so far. I know 100% for a fact I would have got out and focused solely on that.
Got some money there, man. Electricians, they make that cheese. Everybody know that deal.
But they shit on me.
The whole time I was locked up, I caught 10 years. In the beginning of my bid, I'm writing classification. I'm talking to classification. Hey, can you put me in the trade? Can you put me in the trade? Their first excuse was, oh, no, you have too much time.
Crazy.
I'm like, all right. So time go by. I get down to the limit, which was like some camps, they say 5 years. Some camps say 3 years left. And once I finally got down to those type of time frames, I get to a camp that just ain't have no trades. I'm like, damn, so just no trades for me to do?
Bruh, and then they brought college 2 camps, but it was literally to like 2 camps in the state of Florida.
70?
Yeah, that's mind blowing.
And then when I finally got to a camp, Baker, that had trades, I'm like, all right, boom, I'm putting in for the trades. They telling me, oh, wait, it's limited space. So what I'm saying, I'm just not going to be able to get a trade while I'm in here. So I had to literally do a correspondence course through, whatever it's called, I forgot what it's called now, but to get my wastewater license and drinking water license. But everybody in prison don't have the support or the money to do correspondence. And even then, it was still hell because the prisons still was giving me a hard time getting my books, getting my material, giving me a space to actually sit back and learn and study. But that's one thing they need to change in the prison system, man. If you really want to rehabilitate guys and help them further themselves when they get out, education, trades, and not just that weak-ass GED course that y'all barely even, and none of, come on, man. They make this stuff mandatory.
They don't want you to be educated. Let me tell you something that happened to me. I got to work release. Guess what I have left when I go to work release? I'm taking correspondence classes. I'm getting an AS degree in marketing, right? Mm-hmm. So my people were able to put the money up to buy these classes for me. I get the work release. I only got my semester finals, my last semester finals, bruh. And I'm a graduate, right? So you have to be in a room with a certified teacher that has to watch you do this. There's no one at the work release center, so they have to send me to the library. The public libraries have people like this, right? So these people dragged me for 6 months. They dragged me for 6 months. So this is what I had to do. I went to my manager. I was working at Checkers, bro. If you don't know what work release is, you get to a camp where you get to get a job. You just got to go back and sleep there and be there on your days off and stuff. Sometimes they give you a home furlough if you can get it. If you're from that city, I was in Gainesville and I'm from Jacksonville, so I ain't get no home furloughs. I was too far away, but my people still couldn't see me. But anyways, back on topic. Bruh, I went to my manager and was like, yo, I need you to not put me on this schedule for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. And she was like, why? And I explained the whole situation to her, and she was like, say less. I said, you cannot tell these people I said this. Why my manager call up here and tell these people I tell her this? So the next day, the people called me in and say, you're not on the schedule. You got to keep a job. You can't, when you get a job, you can't be out of a job for 2 weeks or they send you back to prison.
Back to prison.
So I was just trying to get a week to really grind and study for this, and then the week to try to figure out the opportunity to go and make this happen where I could ride my bike down to the library and do this, set everything up, right? I done called the people. The people was waiting on me. For 6 months, these people called my cell phone. Are you coming down here? What's going on? I need you to call up here. They're calling up there for me. It's how nasty these people are on classification. Bruh, the lady trying to send me back to prison. So I stay out their face. I don't talk to nobody. I'm on my own business. So the main guy there, I forgot what they called him, the head. He's not a warden.
Nah, I forgot what they called him though.
But he runs the camp. He came to me and was like, what's going on? I don't get no trouble out of you. What's going on? Why they trying to send you back? I told him the whole situation. He was like, what? He was like, what's going on? And he runs everything. This how you know it's a lack of communication because they want to run certain parts, right? Instead of letting it go to the people that it's supposed to be going to. So he had to come back and say, we're not sending this man back to prison. And this man better take his semester finals this week or someone's getting fired. He literally had to step on their neck, bro.
Shit crazy, man. Like, they don't want to see you do better. They just want to see you dumb down and constantly going through the cycle of coming back to prison. Because even when I was in the county jail, knowing I was going to prison, I'm like, well, I'm just finna go in there and work out, learn as many trades I can, get as many certificates as I can. But I'm like, damn. When I got up there, I'm like, well, this is not the case. All they want you to do is work in food service, clean up, or go outside and cut some grass and I guess get high and fight and kill each other. That's really about it.
Bruh, some of the trades that they have in prison, my first camp didn't have none. When I got to the West unit, they put me in print shop.
Yeah, print shop and plumbing, right?
Did they have plumbing?
I thought they had plumbing.
They might have. But print shop is not a real business. They're not doing that. Ain't no one making don't get me wrong, they still make newspapers, but how much demand is this for? So what is my likelihood of me not getting a job printing newspapers? What's the likelihood of it? Yeah. This is how old these trades are. Majority of them, you're not going to be able to get out and do anything with.
And what's crazy, bro, you have people coming to the prison to volunteer to teach these courses. You will have other inmates who got certain certificates will volunteer to help guys out. Because with the whole wastewater thing, me and my dog Martinez, we both got our certificates, learned it. All you need is the book. And the book was I forgot the exact price, $100 a piece for the books. But once you learn the book, you just go take you a test. So you really ain't got to pay for nothing. So you had me and my dog Martinez both telling the classification and the wardens at this camp Jefferson, hey, we are willing to take our time to run a class and teach guys how to do drinking water and wastewater. So all they got to do is just go take a test. They ain't got to buy the book. They just got to get their people on the outside.
Be certified.
And they're like, no.
They wouldn't be certified?
No, they'll be certified, but they was like, no. They won't. No. Like, no, we're gonna take our time. Like, this is for free. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta boom. They said no, you're not. No. Like, why you don't want guys to learn trades? Like, come on, man. Shit crazy. Now, while color, I did run a wellness class, but that ain't last long. And we got shitted on so much. Like, literally, we had the class for like 3 months. It's supposed to be 5 days a week. It lasted 3 months. We probably got two sessions in.
One thing that some of these camps do have is something called the Gavel Club.
Mm-hmm.
And they started getting rid of that. And this is, for those that don't know, it's Toastmasters. It's public speaking. And you actually get certified. You can, once it's books that you have to do each different kind of speech. You have to do tabletop. You have to do all different types of stuff, get in front of people and speak. And once you fill this book out, you can send it in, and they send you an actual Toastmasters certificate back, basically saying like you graduated this. And if you don't know, a lot of people are scared to speak in public.
Yeah, in front of a crowd. Come on, man. It's terrifying.
I mean, they were even getting rid of that. It just mind blowing to know that you have two people that spent 10 years of their life in prison and could not get a trade. That's crazy.
10 years.
That's
10 years. And who literally begged, right? Classification, talking to them like, hey.
Have your people call in the Capitol. Because the classification head is in Tallahassee, calling up there, hey, what's going on?
And that's a big thing, man. That's one of the things that need to happen in the prison system immediately is education, man. Help these guys get their GED and not play, like really help these guys get their GED so they can move on and get trades. You got a job called motor pool, which is a mechanic shop that's in most of these prisons to where the inmates will work on different vehicles, but they don't want to show nobody how to do nothing.
This is why it doesn't make sense to me. They have a maintenance crew, and the maintenance crew does everything. They do painting, plumbing, they'll do foundation, take a chunk out of concrete, put concrete in. Random people that aren't skilled in this, that the officers just telling them how to do this off of a YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. When you could literally be teaching these people and have a whole plumbing crew, a whole paint crew, a whole this. You could be doing HVAC. We need it. Oh, we need ACs. We're in Florida. You don't want to put AC in prison at all. It's crazy. And you could be having whole crews running it.
Shit crazy, man. They need to make it mandatory. Education should be mandatory in prison. It's something you have to do. If not, you go to confinement. Like how you have to go to food service and work.
You gotta have a job.
You should have to come in here and better yourself as part of the requirement to do your time, not just sit there and nah. But that's not what they want, though, so you know how that go.
At the same time, these work release centers should let inmates work graveyard shifts and go to school during the day.
Oh, yeah, they're not having that either.
They need to be teaming up with community action agency, people that'll pay for them their 2-year education so they can get started while they're in there. When they get out, they still are on the right track because they know they got to go to class. Or they got their CDL license so they can quit their job working at Checkers and go get a trucking company where they can make $300 to $1,200 is a big difference.
Damn right. But you know how I go though, man. Y'all, man, look at man. Y'all stay up, stay positive. Put education in prisons.
Lower recidivism.
Lower recidivism, man. And Trump, y'all president.